Hello guys, welcome to another FU Money, and this week I've been thinking about having all them live. Probably I will do most of them live from now on, and let's see how that goes. But I have some news for you. Of course, many of you know already because you joined the Telegram group. I have been banned from Twitter. So I guess Twitter is not freedom of speech friendly platform, because every time you express your opinions, if they are against the status quo or the establishment, I guess you are banned. So this happened to me and to many more people, of course. But we will talk about this later into the podcast. Let's say hi to everyone here. I guess there's not too many people. I just did not announce this with the proper time before starting the stream. But anyway, we have a few guys here already. Let's see who is in the chat. So, of course, Marco is here. And Tiago is also here. Vitor Tsai, he said hi earlier during the intro of the stream. Thank you guys for joining. Hi Umberto, very glad to see you here again. Thanks for joining. And Crypto Geek PT, what have you done this time? Yeah, so that's it guys. I have been banned from Twitter, so my old account is blocked. I cannot get access to it. The support will not even allow me to send any messages. I've tried to use the form for support, but it doesn't work. I guess if you are banned, you cannot even use support. So yeah, Twitter is censorship platform. So it's a pity that everyone is there, of course, and they use it against people expressing their opinions. And of course, I guess yesterday I tweeted some message about Australia and about their government being totalitarian and mistreating people and beating people up on the streets if they want to express their opinions. I guess Twitter is just you know, following the same lead as Australia, and everyone talking about this will of course be banned. So that's what happened to me. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Jack, for banning me from Twitter just for expressing my opinions about Australia and its totalitarian government. I hope it doesn't happen the same here on YouTube, but let's see what goes after this stream. So yeah, it's hard to believe how a person like Jack, the founder of Twitter, so into Bitcoin, so into freedom and libertarianism and all that, all those, you know, ideas that he talks about all the time. Who would think that a person like that, such a Bitcoin fan and libertarianism fan, would block people on Twitter and allow people to be blocked on Twitter just because they express their opinions? But anyway, that's what we have. That's what Twitter is right now. And I hope you people realize and be careful. If you don't want to be banned from Twitter, of course, you have to shut up and not express your opinions, not exercise your freedom of speech. That's what they are showing us that we have to do. So in any case, I guess that's it about the you know, that's answering what have you done this time, Hugo. Well, that's what I have been doing, expressing my opinions all the time. But I guess if my opinions go against the establishment, I get banned like I just did yesterday from Twitter. So yeah, so your question is answered. Of course, I want to give you guys my new Twitter account. I'm not even going to bother to get my old account back because I know that this will take months. It's just stupid. So I will put it here on screen. Sorry guys, I mixed that with the chat. So here it is. this is my Twitter account. If you guys write this URL on your browser, you'll be taken directly to my new profile. I just started it last night. I of course will have to fight a lot to get all the followers back. So I urge you guys, please, if you are watching the stream, of course, and you followed me before on Twitter, this is the new account here. Also below it, there is the URL if you want to join the Telegram group. So guys, you know what to do. If you want to follow me back, that's my new Twitter account. The first link on this message here, and the second link below it is the Telegram group if you want to join the Telegram group, of course, and participate in the giveaway, which will be coming Saturday. Saturday will be the first live stream where the giveaway will be given to someone fulfilling, of course, all the prerequisites that we wrote on the rules. The rules are also on the comments below the video. You can you can click on that link and it will open a Google Docs page where you have all the rules to participate on in our giveaway here at the FU Money podcast. So just open that Google Docs and file and you can read all about it. It's very simple. You just have to follow me on 3 social platforms, one of them being of course YouTube, which you are already following if you are watching this stream, and the other 2 are Twitter and Telegram, which both of them are now on screen. You can just use the URL to follow me there, and then you have just a few more rules, 1 or 2 more rules you have to fulfill in order to be able and eligible to participate in the giveaway of this podcast. Okay guys, so I guess thank you all for coming. I know that this was a bit on top of the hour, but anyway, let's continue the podcast. I will just in a few seconds go to the charts. I just wanted to share also, so let me just remove the message for now. Of course, you guys have it here on the ticker just below. You have the URLs for following me also. So on YouTube, on Twitter, and on Telegram, you can just continue to see them. If you didn't see it on screen right now, you can see it on the ticker below. Also, today I will be releasing the second number of the giveaway. So stick to the podcast here till the end, because I don't know when I will announce the number. In any case, I will just say it later on. But before that, let me just see here. So just another, just to show you also my new profile. So don't find it weird, but I have a new image on the top of my profile, of course. And this is, I'm using the same image as before as my profile picture. The description is a bit different now. I didn't have time to configure all the new Twitter settings just before starting the stream today, but this is of course my new Twitter. So guys, let's try to get back all the followers, and I also have a lot of work in front of me because I was following around, I guess, 300 people already. I was able to follow 37 this morning, but I will have a lot of time ahead just to get the Twitter back to normal. So don't forget, follow me on Twitter again. You have to do it if you want to participate in the giveaway. So this is just the look of my profile right now, so you know that this is me. If you try to search, I heard that some people try to search for @Hugo Ramos PT and the search did not return any results. You have, if that happens, you just have to put my username here without the @ just use this part here, and you add it in front of the twitter.com URL / and you put it there, and you will be taken directly to my profile on Twitter. So guys, I thank you very much. I hope this is not too much trouble for you, just having to follow a new account, but I'm sorry for what Twitter did, and just because of me expressing my opinions, I was banned. So if you want to join and follow me again, I will appreciate that very, very much. So thank you in advance to all of you that will follow my Twitter account, and let's try to get it back to normal, as this was almost 2,000 followers I had before, and now I have only 41. So let's see how that goes. But in the end of the stream, I will take a peek and I will see how many of you followed me already on Twitter. So don't just search for my name, just put it in front of the URL here, twitter.com/UgoRamosPT, and if you do that, you will be taken to my profile. So thank you very much already. That's enough, and let's see how the markets are going. So right now, Bitcoin is holding the 42,000 level. As expected, by the way. I knew that we could wick down a long way below the 41, which was my lowest level for this big correction. As you guys know, if you have been following me on the stream, on this channel, the FU Money podcast, you know that my lowest before the big drop, I said it would be around 41,000 or maybe 41.5. Actually, we went to 40,400, around those numbers, but quickly we went back above those numbers and above 41,000 again. So I guess I was not so far away from what I expected this drop to go. So let's see, Bitcoin since the opening of the day just lost 1.2% today, and it's holding the 42,400 level. Ethereum lost almost 2%, and it's now at 2,953, and all the rest I don't really give a shit. So I don't care what's happening in the rest. The only one that even deserves a bit, just a slight bit of my attention is Ethereum, and in this case just yeah, it's losing around 2%, and Bitcoin is now going back above. So in the last 24 hours lost only 0.6%. So let's see. I thought the notifications on my phone were off, but I guess they weren't. So that's what's happening in the markets. Let's see what else we have here. Let's go then to the charts, and I will just put it in full screen for you guys. I hope the sound is okay and everything looks fine. I did not even check. But before we go to the charts, let me just see who else is here in the chat. If any new messages. So Tiago is asking if we are still in a bull market. Yes, of course, Tiago. Yes, we are. Corrections happen. You guys know this already. In my opinion, this is the wave 2 of the final 5th wave that will take us to the top during this bull market. I hope I am correct, of course. No one knows the future, but I still believe we are in a bull market, and I will show you guys in the last chart why. But in any case, you just wait a bit. Don't forget, guys, you have to wait for the number, for the second number. Today I will be releasing the second number for you guys to sum it up for the coming Saturday live stream, where I will be giving the $100 in Bitcoin to all of those that fulfilled all the requirements of the rules. And you guys know what this is already. Just below this video you have a link to the rules. It's a Google Docs document, and you can open it by clicking on that link and read the rules. Okay, I am sorry, one of the rules was to follow my account on Twitter, but this account was banned yesterday, so I have a new account now, and you have to follow the new account if you want to participate. I am really sorry for that trouble, but that's what happens when you have a platform with censorship like Twitter. But anyway, let's see how that goes until Saturday. I hope not to be blocked again. If that happens, we will have to remake that rule, but for now I have an account already, so you guys have to follow it in order to participate. Okay, hey Tiago is here. Welcome, be very, very welcome. Let's see. Also Philippe, hello all. And we have Miguel Souza. I don't remember Miguel from previous streams, at least if you were using already this picture on your YouTube account. So be very, very welcome on the stream. If this is the first time, thank you for coming. And we have, you need to update the Twitter handle on the video description. Oh yeah, that's a very, very good idea. Thank you for reminding me. I updated in many, many places already, but of course there are so many that I probably didn't do it in all of them. So let's go here, and I will edit this. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, this is wrong. I will have to change it, but for now I hope I don't forget to do it in all the videos later. Follow me on Twitter, save. I guess this is correct now. Let's try to see if the... Yeah, this is correct for the present video right now. Thank you for reminding me about that, but I will not, of course, change all the videos I've done so far. So I'm sorry for that, but you will always see the updated information on the new videos as they come out. So, of course, I have so many videos already, around 130 or something. I will not be changing this Twitter handle on all the videos descriptions, but I will from now on try to update on my default settings here just to have it correctly displayed on the screen for you guys. Okay, let's see. So this one is done already. That's cool. So let's see what's on the charts. I guess there are no more. All okay with sound and video. Thank you. I see we have a drummer here. If this is you, of course, playing the drums on that picture. And Javiera, hello, welcome to the stream. I was just talking about being banned on Twitter at the beginning, and now the rules change. So please rewind the video if you didn't watch the beginning of the stream, because there's important information over there. So that's it. So that's it for now. I guess we will just go to the charts. So here we are. Let me just, I will leave the ticker for now because today I have the new Twitter account here on the ticker. So for you guys, just not to forget that my Twitter account now changed. And thank you all again for following the new account. I hope we can reestablish the new, the numbers we had on the previous account as soon as possible. And let's go to the charts. So the charts, the price to time model continues inside the square. As you guys know already, it will be very, very hard for us to have a top around this, the designated time that we were expecting to have it, which will be in just 3 or 4 weeks, 3 or 4 bars to go to there. It's almost impossible now. I don't believe that we will have this same pattern as we had before. But however, it was really good to have the price to time model. In fact, I am curious to see where the next stop will be, so that we can see how much in percentage time we missed it. But in any case, we continue to be inside the square. Let's see how that goes. We are now, let me check, we are now below, just below the 20 period SMA on the logarithmic chart. The green line is again turning back to going sideways, and the 200 continues to point up. So I guess we will continue to go up for some time more, but let's see what the future has in for us. The RSI is very, very close to the orange dashed line down here, which was the level of the 75% correction mid-cycle 2013. You guys know this already. I was not expecting to go back to this line. Sorry guys, I was not expecting to go back to this line, but that's what's happening right now. I hope we don't cross it to the downside again, and this will be marked as the new bottom around the 41,000. So let's take a look at the total market cap for all the coins that exist. So right now, you guys remember these were the 2 levels that I said were the 2 support levels for the total market cap. It's very, very interesting how the first time we were held by the first level here at 1.86 trillion, and the second time we did not even touch the 1.71 trillion, which was my second level of support, and this one being really important because it was the last line of support if the market wants to continue to go up. So let's see what happens. But the total market cap continues to be in no man's land. We are exactly in the middle of the dump zone, so there is no opportunities for going back into the market or going out of the market. I'm not doing anything with my positions right now. I'm not expecting to get back into the market now at these prices. I just the last time I got into the market was just a spot position around the, I can't remember. Let me just check here. in my portfolio. So this was 43,000. Yeah, it was around 43,400 and Bitcoin, of course. But right now, regarding the total market cap, we don't have any entries or outries. So we don't have any out positions, not right now. This is the dump zone. As you guys know, this is just a retracement area. What I believe is this is wave 1 of the 5th and final wave of this bull market. This is wave 2. Probably we are just retracing for wave 2, and then we will have continuation for wave 3. This is my bet. I'm still bullish regarding this analysis, but if anything different occurs, then that's life. We have to be prepared for that. Regarding the dominance, we are now around 42%, so we did not go to the lowest levels yet, where I said I would be expecting the lowest of the lowest levels possible for Bitcoin dominance, which would be around 37.5%. We are holding this line here around the 40 and going back above. We are now at 42.2. So let's see how that goes. I believe Bitcoin dominance will continue to rise from here, ending all that crap of the altcoin market. But let's wait a few more weeks and see where we are going. Now, going to Bitcoin chart, and I will first go to the weekly chart, of course, as this is the most important chart right now. We are still on a 1 to 4 candle correction, as you guys can see here. After reaching the number 7 on the 9th count, we reversed the count. We had that big drop 2 weeks ago, if you don't count the current week. So 2 weeks ago, we had this big drop from 52,000 to around 42,500, almost 10K. So this was an almost 10K drop, from which we went back above to 46,000. Then we started a new week, which went again to 49,600, around those levels, 49.5. Then we came back down again. And now the current week with the sell signal here, sell sign, the red star, we finally touched the 20 period SMA and went back above it. So this is what didn't happen on the first week of the big drop. We did not even touch the 20 period SMA. We were a bit above it. Then we had a green week after that. And just after the current week, we continued to the downside, being now on the 3rd of 4 weekly candles of correction, which could possibly continue next week. But for now, we went below the 20 period SMA and went back above it. So the support here is very strong, as I said before in many videos, and this is working perfectly to support the prices around above the 40K, 41K level of support, which also, by the way, we have the 50 period SMA, the yellow line on screen, coming back above, coming in a fury up. Sorry, I'm a bit crazy today. I guess Jack got into me and Twitter got into me, but I can still speak English. Okay, so the 50 period SMA is, of course, going up, continues to go up despite this correction that we had, and we did not even touch it also. So I believe that the next week could be still a bit more of downside here if we are to have a perfect 1 to 4 candle correction before reversing the price back up, if this is the continuation of the bull cycle. But for now, we are still above the 20 period SMA, and let's see how this week closes. It has to be above the 20-week SMA. This is really important. And let's try to get this 20 period SMA green line here to turn back up to the upper side and see what happens next. So, or we could even have just a 1 to 4 candle correction made of 3 weeks and not 4. And probably the next week would start the reversal of the price action already. But I would really like to see at least this candle close, the body of the candle close around mid size of the correction, or at least a bit above it. So that shows some bull signs that we could have a reversal soon. But in any case, this is what we have. Sorry guys. At the weekly chart, the MACD is still the blue line is still above the orange, but I guess we will be crossing this next week if we don't go up very, very quickly. And the bars will also turn back into the red zone if we don't start to go up really soon. So the best case scenario would of course be a reversal of the price action still this week. I'm not saying that we could turn this red candle into a green candle, but at least close it a bit above the current price and see the blue line at least go parallel to the orange, not crossing to the downside here and not giving us any bearish signs. The RSI, however, still has a bit more of space if we want to touch the trend line of support. So it's possible that we could see a final and last leg down before we actually see a reversal of the price action. But I continue to be bullish in this case because all the signs point to still that we are still in a bull market. So let's see how that goes. Let's take a look at the daily chart today. The daily chart had a perfect bounce from the 100 period SMA. This is very good. I would really like at least, and this is what I would like in the short term until the close of the candle today, I would really enjoy to see this green candle to close above the opening of the previous candle, giving us a clear sign that this is a bullish candle. And if we close above the opening of the red candle right there, then this will be an engulfing candle on the daily chart, which will be really, really important for at least psychologically tell some people that are getting desperate that we are having some bullish signs, however the big drop was. So this is a perfect bounce from the 100 period SMA. That's already a good sign. The 100 period is really good, acting as support here on the daily chart. But the really, really interesting signal would come from having this green candle close above the, let me check the level. This would have to be around 43,100 at least. Let me check the opening of the red. So the opening is $43,003. So yeah, so anything closing today above the $43,005 would be already a positive sign. Although I would really like to see it close above $43,100. So let's see how we close this in just 9 hours and a half. But that would be very, very interesting to see this green close above the red. So the daily chart, we had our first break of the support trend line here at the on the RSI. We went below the trend line, but we are now going back up and see if we can find support on the trend line on the RSI again. The MACD completely bearish. We have 3 red bars already. The blue line is very, very low, much lower than the orange. So all the bearish signs are here on the MACD. The RSI, however, is giving us a bit of hope already, pointing up. And that will depend, of course, on where we close this green candle at the end of the day today. Let's just see the 4 hours. And on the 4 hours, we are now ranging around this level for 3 bars already. It's really hard to go back above all these lines here, all the moving averages, and I just hope that they will not come down in a fury to form resistance just above this area of consolidation. We had, however, on the 4 hours yesterday, we had a nice sign here. The green candle closed above the previous red candle. So this is what I want to see. I want to see this on the daily chart today when we close in 9.5 hours. So let's see how that goes. But this is what I really want to see on the daily chart today. And then if we continue to consolidate and slowly going back up, it's good sign and it's a bullish sign. So the RSI was completely oversold on the 4 hour. We are now getting back into positive territory here. And the MACD is also starting to turn bullish. So the blue line is already pointing in the right direction, and we probably in just 2 bars, probably we will see the blue line above the orange, giving us already a very good bullish sign. So the BitMEX funding rate on the 4 hours is completely negative, which is also good for the bulls case, which means that probably the spot market will start to rise slowly to the upside. So that's it for the MRI. Let's just take a final look here. I don't want to have a very long stream today. So what's happening? We went on the Pro Indicators framework, 4 hour chart. We went exactly to the support context. We did not cross it to the downside. Very, very good sign, by the way. Very similar to the one we had when we went to the 28,000, if you guys remember. So we just touched it Here is the low of the 28,000 some time ago. We touched the support context. We started to slowly go back up. And this is what we want to see here at the 4-hour chart, but for the current prices. So as you guys remember, I said 1 or 2 videos ago, I don't remember exactly when, but I plotted this ABC correction, Elliott wave ABC correction for the tip of the second wave, the corrective wave. And I said this would go around 41,000. We went below it just a bit. Of course, these very volatile weeks are very, very difficult to predict, but this was my target around the bottom here of the, you see guys, this gray zigzag here on the screen. This is of course the moving average of the Pro Frameworks, and we just found support on it going just a bit below. And this orange dashed line is of course the level of the third range boundary of a previous breakout to the upside that we had in February. So I said that all these conditions, the orange dashed line, the support context, the trend, the moving average, and also the green zigzag, this really fine line here coming down here, was all together will act as very, very good support, which actually happened. And we are now going back to the upside, and I hope we can maintain this movement to the upside. Let's see how that goes too. So I hope that this was the final wave of the wave 2, corrective wave 2 of the final 5th wave, which I will just show you guys now. So this was the where is it? Here, sorry. So this is what I believe we are experiencing right now. So let me just put it a bit lower like that. And this is what I believe we are having as an Elliott wave count, being the first wave from the bottom of 2018, December 2018, to the first top here, number 1. This is the first wave of this bull cycle, and this was around the end of June 2019, 6 months later. Then we had this corrective wave 2 during the COVID crash in March 2020. Then we had the third wave that took us to the previous all-time high of 64,000. Then we had the fourth wave, corrective wave here, to the $28,800 level. And this is what I believe we are still about to see, the 5th and final wave of this bull cycle, which will be composed, of course, of this wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, 4, and 5. So probably we will get already into 2022, although my prediction was that this would be still this year by the end of the year, but I don't believe this will be like that anymore. I will probably push it to March 2022. Let's see how that goes. But this would be around the levels that I believe we will be seeing the final top of the bull cycle if everything goes okay. So this is what I believe is happening. Wave 1 took us to, again, 52,000. Now corrective wave brought us back down to 40. Then we will have a wave 3, a wave 4, and a wave 5. Probably very, very close to where wave 5, the biggest wave 5 of this yellow count here since 2018 counts. So let's see if this will be correct or not, but I still believe the Elliott wave count still is missing the final 5th wave, which is this one here. Okay, so that's my prediction. That's not a prediction, this is my theory, that we are still in this Elliott wave count and we are just seeing wave 2, corrective wave 2 of the final 5th waves of the 5th wave. Okay, so that is my theory right now. Let me just put this back as it was and have it like this. Yeah, so this was almost. I also have a new mouse here, so it's not easy to use it. Okay, so this was the way I had the chart. So that's what I believe is happening right here. Let's see how that goes. But we are still, as you guys can see, we are still inside the support areas that I have plotted a long time ago already. We actually navigated these intermediary support here. the 46.5 support, the 44 support, and the 43.42, which is around the levels we are right now. But we are still above this white big trend line here, which I will show again on screen like that. This big trend line, the white line here, is still our big trend line. And if we are above, while we are above this white trend line here, I believe that we are still in the bull market. Unless we break all these supports to the 38,000 level, we break the white trend line and we start to go below those levels, then I will of course reevaluate the situation and try to understand if we are going into the bear market already or not. Although my biggest probability continues to be that we are going to reverse the price action around this big support level and continue to the upside. Okay, I am still a believer that we are in a bull market and we are still above the white trend line. So that's my I will stick to what I said during all this time, and I believe that we are still missing the final fifth wave of this bull cycle. Okay, guys, so this is my prediction for now. Let me just go back. What's happening? Okay, so I will of course look at the chat right now. I guess we have a few questions. I don't want to make this a very long during the week, a very long stream. Of course, just before anything else, guys, I will just as usual, let me just select here. Okay, so don't forget, guys, I said that today we will have the second number, and here it is on the screen, the second number for the sum to Saturday. That's it. I will not say it out loud. You had on screen just now the number, and you have to use it in with the first one that you saw on Monday. You'll have to sum it up, both of them, and probably with the next one coming on Friday, to have the right number to write the comments on the live stream Saturday, okay? So just after that, then let me just again put here on screen for those that did not see before when I started the live stream. So just repeating myself just for a few seconds, I was banned from Twitter for expressing my opinions. Thank you, Jack, for having a censored or a censorship-friendly platform. I was expressing my opinions about what the Australian government is doing to their population. I was banned from Twitter, so I created a new account, guys. The new account is right there on screen. You can use the first link on top of those two. The first link is just a Twitter account, a new Twitter account. The second link and below the first one is the Telegram group URL that you can also use to join the Telegram group. Don't forget, for you to participate in the giveaway, you will have to use both of them. You have to follow me on Twitter and you have to follow the group on Telegram, also following the YouTube channel. So 3 platforms you have to be a subscriber, and then the numbers that I'm putting on the videos right now this week, you will have to sum them up for the comments on the video of the live stream Saturday. Okay, so don't forget that. The rules are published just below this video in the comment section. You can click on that link that says rules or something like that for the giveaway. You will be taken to a Google Doc document and you will have all the rules there already with my new account on Twitter too. Okay, don't forget, guys, this is very, very important. So you have to follow the 3 platforms. Okay, hi there, and let's see who is asking. I don't want to make this very, very long, okay, guys? So I will just finish up with a couple of questions, and then I will have to go to try to rebuild my Twitter account, which was banned, of course. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I guess we don't have too many questions. What's the price of the third breakout? What third breakout, Marco? Sorry. What chart are you referring to? Okay, let me check. On the 1 hour chart, someone is saying the 1 hour chart. Well, found support on the 20 period SMA on the 1 hour chart. That's not bad. It's actually very, very good sign for the 1 hour for the short term, but at least it's a good sign. We are now trying to fight the resistance of the 50 period SMA on the 1 hour chart. Let's see how that goes. But for the last 3 hours, we have been going up after finding support on the 20 period SMA. So Philippe Rodrigues was saying 1 hour chart, BTC USD, downtrend for the last 3 days, lower tops. Downtrend for the last 3 days, lower tops. Yes, yeah, exactly. But we are now, probably we are now reversing the price action. As you guys can see, we had a double bottom here. Let me just show it here on the chart. So we had a bottom here. I don't know if you guys see it very, very clearly. I will just increase the chart. So here, exactly where my mouse is, this was one of the bottoms, this was the other one. So we probably had a double bottom. We are now fighting back our way up. We crossed here above the 20 period SMA. Sorry for the pen, guys, it's always falling from my hand. So we crossed above the 20 period SMA. We came back down, found support again. This is textbook maneuver here. We found support again after crossing the 20 period SMA, and we are now going back up, trying to fight our way back above the 50 period SMA, which is the yellow line on the chart. This is the 1 hour chart, by the way, so it's a very short-term recovery. However, it's already some good indication that we might see a reversal of the price action soon after touching the big support around 40k. So let's see how that one goes. As to the 4 hour chart, the MRI is loading. Okay, now it's loaded. As to the 4 hour chart, we continue to fight here at this accumulation area. We continue to fight around the 42.5 price level. Let's see if we can at least go to the 20 period SMA on the 4 hour chart. And if we can cross above the 20 period SMA on the 4 hour chart, that will be again a very good indication that we might be on the verge of a price action reversal to the upside, as the MACD is showing, by the way. We are seeing that the blue line is about to cross here above the orange in probably just one more candle of 4 hours. We will see that happen. So this is my really nice hope that we bottomed here and we are now seeing a reversal of the price action. So Marco, let's see if you... okay, so the last chart, but you have to explain it to me. What do you mean by the third breakout? I know it's the last chart. I was just answering the question that was after yours. So what do you mean the third breakout? So I will have to wait for Marco to, of course, explain it a bit further, and then we will end the stream, guys. I have to wrap it up. Sorry, but we cannot stay here all day today. Actually, I should have like 20-minute videos instead of 1 hour live streams. But in any case, I just want to answer 1 or 2 questions. So I really appreciate you guys coming here while we wait for Marco to explain what he means by third breakout. Of course, don't forget my Twitter account was blocked on Twitter. So you have the new URL for my new Twitter account here on the, down there on the ticker. And you also have it on the video description. So please update your follows of my Twitter account and go to the new account. So it's now on the Twitter, on the ticker. If you look down on the screen, there's it will be showing up soon, and you will be able to follow me again. So Marco, are you going to explain what you mean by third breakout? I guess not. Okay. You showed the first, second breakout. I don't know what you mean by breakout, man. Sorry. Probably you're talking about the Elliott waves count, so I don't really understand your question. Any more questions, guys? Sorry, Marco, but I really don't understand what you mean by third breakout. So You will have to explain it really soon. I have to wrap up here, and we have to go. Any more questions, guys? No one else has any questions? That's cool. We will be wrapping up soon, so I really appreciate you all guys coming here. And okay, this is already 52 minutes. Sorry, Marco, we'll have to do it some other time. No Evergrande news, by the way. Pedro is asking. So hey, there's a Felipe Rodrigues gave me, I guess we have a super chat. So if this is just for me to continue streaming, you are using a very good strategy, man. Third super chat. Yeah, yay. Let's see. Yeah. So here you have the complete rectangle, the orange rectangle around the screen. Thank you, Philippe, for the super chat. I really appreciate your support, guys. I hope you enjoyed this, of course. You did not ask anything for the super chat anyway. I could have answered if you asked me a question. But yeah, so thank you again. This is the third time I get a super chat. And it's very, I really enjoy it, that it shows that you guys supported the channel. And you enjoy also the way I analyze the charts. So let's see who else had something here. Yeah, no worries, Philippe. I understand it's just 2 euros, but it's the, you know, it's the I like the gesture of people supporting the stream and the channel. So thank you very much. And of course, I will be also giving back to the community with the giveaway. Don't forget Saturday during the live stream around 4 p.m. probably, because I also want some other people in the west part of the world to be able to watch the stream. So probably it will be a bit later than usual. Usually it was at 3 p.m. Now I probably will move it to 4 p.m. so that everyone can watch it. I will be giving away $100 in Bitcoin for all those that go by the rules. Just check the rules down there on the comment section of this live stream. You will have a Google Docs document. You can read it and know how to participate in the giveaway. You will have to watch the videos already in the past from Monday, because every video has a number which you'll have to know in order to sum it up for the final number of Saturday live stream. Okay, guys, read the rules if you want to participate, and I really thank you. If you want to follow me back on Twitter, you have the new account on the video description also, and also on the other things I publish on the Telegram group and Twitter, of course. So that's it, guys. So that's it. I was just announcing about this already. So thank you for the super chat, Philippe. And I will just wrap up here. If you enjoyed the stream, of course, the final usual words. And today I will give you what you like, guys. So the final wise words, or the words of wisdom, here they are, just as usual.
All right, let's roll. Hey, let's be careful out there.
Exactly, guys. Let's be really careful out there. Let's roll and be very careful out there in the markets. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.